It's not creepy, I promise. So, firstly, of course, hi. So in this video I'm going to talk about the stuff that I bought from Japan. In my room here, I have a whole selection of stuff, including soft toys and t-shirts and figurines. Firstly, I would showcase my beautiful Godzilla t-shirt. Yay, look, I'm a model now. It is 1954 Godzilla with the fire and the breathing and the Japanese text and everything. Got this at a little market in Tokyo, which was at the station of Ikebukuro, I believe it was. And, yeah, that was pretty cool. I guess I'll showcase my t-shirts first. So, firstly we have, outside of Godzilla here, we have Tokyo Disneyland. This is my Tokyo Disneyland shirt. It says Tokyo Disneyland in Japanese there, with a little Minnie Mouse head. It's actually Mickey Mouse, but in this case it's Minnie Mouse because it's red. Red design for Minnie Mouse, and it says 83 Tokyo Disneyland there. Then we got this one. This is my more casual shirt. My Japan shirt. Here is my next shirt, which is my Godzilla shirt. I cannot actually see what you guys are seeing right now. Okay, now I can. See, Godzilla. Got this one at Toho Cinemas. Probably my favorite of the t-shirts. This is another cool shirt. My Versus shirt, which says Versus, has like a kind of ninja and a samurai, and a bunch of ninja samurai poses on the base there, which is pretty cool. And probably my second favorite shirt, of course, is the Spider-Man shirt, which says, here's your friendly neighborhood web crawler, or whatever, your favorite wall crawler. Yeah, from Universal Studios Japan. Next up, I'll show you the art piece I bought. It's very big. It is a portrayal of death. Yeah, I can't take it out of its plastic, so hopefully there won't be too much reflection. But that's what it looks like. So you got what appears to be a witch cursing some samurai soldiers to death, and Death being the giant skeleton dude, of course, because Death is a giant skeleton, and that's big. That's wider than I am. Wasn't too expensive, this one, maybe $30. But yeah, I was like, that's pretty cool. I'm gonna frame that someday, soon, and hang it on my wall here with all the rest of my posters. So that's gonna be really fun. At Japanese cinemas, you can get a variety of things. I was gonna do this film in order of the things and how I got them, but realistically, that's impossible. So if you want to know where locations were, maybe, for certain stuff, there will be a link in the description to the Japanese playlist, which this is part of, which is a whole series of videos we talk about my trip to Japan. Posters. These are like little posters that you can get. This is the Chucky one. Conveniently, the other side is on the very back because I got multiple. So that's Chucky. Again, all this stuff is in Japanese. You have John Wick Chapter 3, which is pretty cool. All in Japanese. Very nice. Once Upon a Time in Hollywood. This stuff I didn't buy, of course. You get it for free. So that's pretty cool. I just like that you can get these little, like, A5 pieces of paper kind of things. This one's quite a busy one. This is the Spider-Man one, because they really like Spider-Man there. So you got Spider-Man in front of the Berlin Gate. I've been there. Then I think he's in Venice, maybe? I don't know, he's just hanging. Stop focusing on me, focus on the image. You open up, you got both sides, and then the inside you got London, which is where the main location is for the film, which is pretty cool. Next up we have 3 of these, but this is Toy Story 4 at the carnival. And you got the little details of all the characters and stuff, which is pretty cool. I do hope that the mic is picking me up well enough. I apologise if there are any issues with what's my words and the way that they're being conveyed into the microphone. Next up we have Dark Phoenix. Anyway, then there's Spider-Man, which is retribution for that measly little thing, which is double-sided, which is pretty cool. You've got the Spider-Man winky face on the back. Of course, the Lion King, because, yeah, why not? I mean, I figured I'd seen the Japanese trailer and all its Japanese dub, and it was really weird, so I figured, hey, I gotta get that. Super Combo, you know, that famous American film featuring Dwayne The Rock Johnson. Come on, focus on his face. You know, and Jason Statham. For those wondering, yes, this is actually Hobbs and Shaw. It's also landscape on the back, which is really cool. There's this one, which I got one of these for Sam, one for myself, which is a Pokemon one, Mewtwo Strikes Back Evolution, which is like the second movie that they ever made for Pokemon, but it's remade all in 3D, so it's like really freaky. This is one that Dad wanted to watch. It was like some kind of like alternate dimension time travel one. I don't remember what it's called, and it doesn't have any actual English on it, I don't think. No, it doesn't. But it also has a landscape on the back, which is interesting. Plushies. It's Ditto, or Makuna, or whatever it is that is in Japanese. But it's Ditto. It's my favorite Pokemon. He's like a soft toy plushie, like a beanbag. He's really cool. Like, I mean, you can actually press up the design, so like, you know, he's pink, then he's whiter, then he's pinker, then he's whiter. Ditto is the Pokemon that transforms into any other Pokemon, so... And apparently, according to the Pokemon Detective Pikachu movie, he turns into, you know, people as well. Not weird at all. For those wondering, Ditto is my favourite Pokemon. I also got a Pikachu for myself, because Pikachu is cute. And of course, it's Pikachu. How can I not? Like, look at those cheeks. It's so squishy. Squishy Pikachu. And last but not least, for plush toys, I got myself a Totoro, which I didn't actually get this at the Ghibli Museum. I got both of those two at the underneath Tokyo Tower, no, the Tokyo Skytree. But this is a Totoro one. I think this one's really cute to buy because Totoro is cute, and why shouldn't I? And of course, the pièce de la résistance, Godzilla. Now to get good lighting on him. So here, let me flip this around. So as you can see, he is 1954 Godzilla. He actually has moving arms. Of course, he has eyes. My brother was expecting him to have human eyes inside the mouth because, of course, he's a puppet. Yeah, you got his back with his spines, which are really cool, and his tail moves too, and his legs move, so you can put him in all kinds of positions. Like to walk around, because, of course, he is still just a toy. He's a toy. Dun, 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 dun. I have the Godzilla theme stuck in my head. I'm not sorry. Next up, we have the miracle wonders of the bags. Got this thingy. This is a purse, coin purse. Got it for my mother. I got it for myself as well, like, in retrospect, at the time, practically, because I'm like, my wallet presently is made of paper. So I decided to get this, which had all these different locations and stuff that was all, you know, famous Japanese iconography. So I could use as a coin purse. And I had gotten from one of the locations, kind of wish a little thing, which this was a golden mallet that I got there as well. Trying to let it focus on it, it's hard to see. It's very small. It just has some writing on both sides. It's meant to be like a good luck charm or wish charm thing for more money, which of course ironically came in the form of more coins. This, outside of the duct tape, which I could probably take off at some stage, apologies about that, this is the Harry Potter chocolate frog box, so apologies about the brown duct tape. I had to tape it up so I could, oh there it says at the front there, I had to take it off, I had to put this on so I could keep everything, all the small things secure. So in this mystery box of items we have, this is the little thing that came with my phone charm that I presently have on my phone. That's exactly what he looks like, actually. He's just a little silver figure. Like, he looks... See, that's what his original one was. It's cool. I don't know what it was, but it was made in Japan, so I'm like, hey, that's kind of unique. It's cool. Let's go with that. I got out of one of the vending machines in Osaka, which I should also have now. There was a bunch of vending machines there that were all black and wrapped up, and they were all like sex toys and stuff. Didn't buy anything from it, But I guess there's an interesting side note. So I got this little Clefairy Pokemon. Too close. Okay, so Clefairy, little plastic Clefairy. So it comes with all the different variations of Pokemon. So you got Psyduck, you got Pikachu as a Ditto, and a Ditto with it, which I really wanted, but of course did not get. You got the Clefairy, which is what I got. Regular Pikachu, a Mew, and Pikachu. Yeah, but he's upset. He wants to shock people. So here we have a volcano. This actually comes with ash inside, as you can see. This is a phone charm. I only got it because it was the only volcano one that they had at the time. I can't remember which island it was from. It was the one after Miyajima. This is a bell that you get when you went to Fuji. We got a specific token for it, which is quite nice. What else was there? This is a little monkey that we got when we saw the snow monkeys. Red face, of course, with a butt. But snow monkeys, and it has a bell. I didn't like the phone charm aspect to it, but they didn't have any keychains, so I went with this one instead. This, of course, was the tag that was on Totoro, because why wouldn't it be? I think this one, yeah, that's how much it was. I got a badge, which I'll show you in a second, but this was the mystery box badge, so this is the one I got. It's a Kyoto one, with Pikachu and Ho-Oh in it. Trying to get a closer look. So it's mystery of 5. You could get Pikachu in front of a train. You could get Pikachu in front of some kind of waterworks, in front of a gate, in front of the tower, and of course the one I got, which is, it's, it even says, look, this is the one you got, good job, yay, 10 out of 10. There we go. It's quite nice. It's just a golden badge, Pokemon. This was another mystery box element that we got. This is the one I got after Kyojima Island. So this is it actually came with a much bigger pamphlet to it, so you could either get a ferry with a car in it. You could get this, which is what I got, which is the little cakes. This is a woman with 2 buckets, which my dad actually got. This was the Great Tory, and of course, cooking. This is the first phone charm I ever actually applied to my phone, which was the chocolate flavoured one. So that's what it looked like. Badge wise, I bought this one, Aso-san. So this is the volcano. That's how high it was, I think above sea level, I think it is. And this is Mount Fuji, which we got also at Kyojima Island. Got these two, which is one of those minting coin things where you can obviously mint a coin. This one here is Mickey Mouse at Disneyland, and this one here is Spider-Man at Universal Studios. That was about 200 yen for both of them. This is the last thing that came in the Harry Potter box, so this is obviously the moving image, as it says on the back. This witch is famous for the first ever Atlantic broom crossing. So that's what I got in my chocolate frog box. So that's pretty cool. This is a mystery ball thing, so I'll show you this. Here he is. So it comes in this glass Pokeball. Of course, it's all plastic, so yeah, it's all a design thing. The berry's fallen. There it is. So he goes in his nest. He's a little owl. He's one of the starter Pokemon in one of the latest games. So there he is, a little dude. If it'll focus, there it is. These two are little. I don't know what this dude is, but he's a little figurine that I got from my cousin Mickey. And this is Mario as a tank. I also got 2 other Mario figures, but I gave them to Sam and Noah, because of course I'm going to keep the coolest one. Ha 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 ha. I got a Coca-Cola bottle from Osaka, which actually has the castle on it. Some food. A whole bunch of text, of course. But yeah, that's actually a designed bottle. These are my Mickey Mouse ears. Because, of course, how could I resist getting these? I'll put them on in a bit. Alright, so here's another little figurine I got. He was in a mystery box. This is No Face from the Studio Ghibli film Spirited Away, with his face, and he's eating the frog, who's his first victim. I got some booklets as well. This being the from the Hiroshima Peace Memorial Museum. I'm not going to show you what's inside. It's a bit disturbing. This was my Godzilla King of the Monsters booklet that I got at Toho Theatre. So this is what it looks like. So it came in this whole slip. It was not a slip case. It's actually just a regular booklet design. But it was either this or a golden one. But you'd open it up, you get this whole big wallpaper looking design, which is really cool with Ghidorah in the background. It's really neat actually because you get all this, like, all these like ancient versions of the creatures. So you get Ghidorah, you get Mothra, I believe, at the bottom there. Mothra is actually quite hard to see, weirdly. Not a really great design for Mothra. Rodan at the base here, and Ghidorah, and Godzilla. And then you'd open it up, you'd have the Rodan poster, you'd have the Godzilla poster, all of it, of course, with its appropriate Japanese text. Then you have Godzilla, Ghidorah, and Mothra. Trying to show us without ripping the pages. The only evident problem with the booklet is that it's all in Japanese. So, you know, that's fun, but it's a cool booklet. You know, it gives you character, it tells you what the story is, gives you character details and briefs. Like, you got all this kind of stuff on the characters. I mean, you don't really need it, but it still has it anyway. Has all this production design going behind the scenes, all these production stills, and it has a big advertisement giving you the history of him and all the Blu-rays you could potentially get of Godzilla, which I never found a single one, and all this merchandise stuff, because why not? Yeah. And lucky last in terms of Godzilla stuff, it's a Godzilla manga. Volume 3. Very thick. Like, that's the level of stuff we're talking about. I think it's all in, yeah, it's all in Japanese. I don't know what they're saying, of course, but, you know, you got all these cool designs for the creatures, and I pretty much bought it just for that element. Just so I could, you know, be like, oh, look at my cool-ass Godzilla comic that also has Mecha Godzilla. Lucky last feature for my room is the anime girl. I don't know what that exactly is from. This logo here, it doesn't say much. It says from Sega, but it also says made in China, which is weird. But yeah, no, it's pretty cool. You know, she's in her school, she's in the uniform and everything, as you'd see normally in. Actually, you see this a lot in Japan. No, it's not very, like, lewd or anything. Yeah, she has long legs, but, like, realistically, there's nothing pervy, I'd say, about her. I just figured she looked cool, and I was like, oh, it's a cool reminder. This panel's only, like, $15. I'm like, yeah, sure, why not, you know? Cool, 10 out of 10. It's not creepy, I promise.